Back for another segment of the yet unnamed OHD podcast. I'm here today with Mark from Imagine. They just finished their show to the floor, and I wanted to bring them up here in our podcast to tell everyone else a little bit about what you guys got going on this year and what you brought to the show today.
Yeah, Max, thanks for having us. The big thing that we're showing off at this year's OHD show is our ShotPut Studio application. Long story short about Imagine products and what we do, we've been around since 91. Pretty much have concentrated, at least in the past 15 years, on workflow solutions for media and entertainment. Our big claim to fame is an app called ShotPut Pro, which basically makes sure that your data gets from drive A to drive B, C, and D safely and securely, and with with checksum integrity.
I mean, any DIT knows ShotPut
Sure.
Pro, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and the importance of checksum integrity and making sure that your data actually got to where it was supposed to go in the form it was supposed to be. So that app has been great. Like you said, a lot of DITs know it, use it, hopefully love it. Studio is sort of a build on top of that. So we have taken what ShotPut Pro does with the copying and the reporting, and we've added an additional layer of ease of use and power to it. So we've added transcoding capabilities. We've also integrated with S3 providers and cloud providers to get your data up to the cloud immediately. So the big power of Studio is a feature that we call pipelines. So what a DIT can do before the day begins is they can set up, this is my ingest point. I'm going to copy, and from my initial copy, I want to transcode. And you could transcode to multiple formats. The app can let you transcode to various flavors of ProRes for editing. It can also do H264, 265 if you need to kick something up to the web immediately. So you can set up these and these pipelines are all plug and play, just like you're used to in any editor where you can set, it's node based, where you drag in and say, I want a copy node. I want to connect that copy node to a transcode. I want that transcode to then go to the cloud.
This sounds like a layman's dream, to be honest, because I need plug and play. And also, just not to interrupt, but that's exciting from what you're saying, because some of the other things we've been talking about in the industry, where the industry is going, a lot of these needs are much needed. Yeah. And so for ShotPut to kind of expand with Studio and the pipelines you got going on,
the big part is the automation, that you can completely customize your data flow pipeline from getting cards off the camera to getting stuff up to the cloud or to the web. And we've seen, I mean, you've experienced it, everybody's experienced it post-COVID, that production teams have gotten smaller, but the workload hasn't decreased. So basically, everybody is doing, every production team is doing more with less. So we're really good at doing the stuff that you really don't want to do, but have to do. So we've automated a lot of those pieces. So the overworked production crew can still properly do their jobs and the other 15 jobs that have been thrown on top.
Yeah. And, the smaller crews, but I feel like the amount of data is getting larger the more the other things advance.
8K and 16K is real.
Yeah.
Frame-based RAW is real.
So, I mean, keeping up with those technologies with this technology sounds really cool. And you have some things to show us today that involve that too, right?
Of course.
You guys, so if you're out at Gear Show or if you're wandering around and you haven't been over to the Imagine booth, I want you to go talk to Mark about ShotPut Pro and about that expansion through Studio. And we appreciate you coming out to Gear Show. Mark, it's been awesome having you, bud. Thanks for
having me. Yeah, we're going to left you because we got coffee in the ride.
That's more important, but
at the moment it is.
Yeah. Well, cheers, brother. Thanks for coming out.